Yo, 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 welcome to the Wildest Crazy Podcast. What's going on, people?
What up, though? What up, though? Good people. What's going on? What's going on? New Pappy.
What's going
New
on?
Pappy.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
No,
Let's start off with
I'm
you.
excited. Why
I
would
know.
you start off with me?
Trust me, my
Start off
excitement
with
gonna go. Because
you.
once I go, I'm gonna go.
You gonna go? Okay.
Yeah.
Look at
What's
me. I'm
going on with you?
anxious.
Yeah, because like I'm really excited, and then I got a
I'm
lot
excited.
to talk about. I've been through a lot of stuff, and it's just a lot I want to share. So I'm gonna start off with you. How you doing, Queen?
I'm good. Everything copacetic this way, Just trying to stay in a good space. I mean, this 2021 has been good to me. And I'm thankful, and it was unexpected. So I've been reaping everything that I sowed in a good way.
That's what's
So
up.
when they say good karma, I'm feeling it because it's been just like a good year. And I, for once, really feel like I'm at a cool, mellow, not to brag and boast because I don't, but I feel like we don't celebrate good things.
We gotta
and
celebrate.
good energy enough.
Yeah.
So I'm I've learned this year to not let moments pass me by. So not letting moments pass me by, when good things happen, invest and indulge in those, just like when negative things happen. So this year has been good for me. I swear, I'm thankful. I pray. I still be praying because I know I am so, I'm happy. And I learned how to exist in happiness, just overall. And I always say that, when you know how low you've been at a point in life, when you go up, it feels amazing.
Okay.
So that's it. I'm feeling good. It's
That's
good.
dope.
Everything copacetic. I'm happy.
That's dope. I like your glasses.
Thank you. If I'm gonna wear these glasses, I'm gonna have something that's gonna be
That's a good color, though.
Thank you. I see yours too. Got
Thank
some
you.
gooch
Thank
gooch. Yeah. So I switched it up a little bit. I like it's kind of like leopardish kind of, you know. Yeah.
That's what I want to do next year, get some color.
Yeah,
I got
I've been
some bigger
changing.
frames now. I got big, small. Now it's time for some color.
I'm if I'm gonna wear glasses, it gotta be sporty and stylish, and it gotta fit me
Yeah, that's
and
where
my
I'm at
swag.
now. That's where I'm at now.
I got so many of them. I got about 6 pair. I keep sitting on them. I broke 2 good pair.
You did?
Yes, the black ones that I've just got. I am so pissed because I broke the stem on it, and I love those. Yeah, I'm sitting on them. I keep sitting on them.
Break 2 pair.
Because I sat on them. One was in my car seat. Because I got so many, so I have 3 of them in the car at a time. Because I never know which one I want to, feel like wearing or whatever.
That makes
So
sense.
I keep them, and I had on the seat. So when I got in, I crushed it. Then another one I had in my coat because I was trying to hurry up because it was raining and I couldn't see, and I just put it and I sat on it.
Damn.
But yeah, it's all right. I'm going to get some new ones, but those are my favorites.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
what's
but
up.
I'm good. I'm just trying to spread good energy. Like I said, I'm happy for people. Shout out to everybody that's accomplishing their goals.
Shout out to y'all.
Yes, because I celebrate people. I'm happy for people. Even when people ain't clapping for me, I still clap because at the end of the day, I know I'm going to get mine and what's due to me. So I ain't never got to worry about being envious or whatever because I feel like, again, good things aren't celebrated, but negativity spreads. So I've been all about that. I ain't perfect and I have my petty ways. Because I get into my pettiness.
I think we all do.
But my pettiness is still same pettiness. And to be honest, I just don't even be feeling like being petty with nobody. So I just try to be spread positivity.
You get to that place.
Yeah, that's maturity.
That's a great place.
Yes, grown ass woman making decisions and choices and just all of that. And I feel like I'm feeling good. So shout out to everybody that's trying to do something positive.
Yes.
Even when you ain't got people saluting on to you and pushing you, the people that you love may not support things, but hey, knock it out, get it done, and keep it pushing and always move with integrity. And make sure your character is one, and please be genuine. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what. Before I get to the good news, that's why I'm gonna finish off that. I noticed, with podcasting and networking, I'm seeing a lot of stuff that goes with podcasts in and out that I heard other people talk about, and I'm seeing that you still at the end of the day you still got to be focused and positive on certain stuff because you don't want certain people to deter you from certain things. You don't want people to just, have you in a place where I'm never reaching out to people. I'm never doing this because I feel like we at the space now where I got 1,000 friends, associates, and family. So I can family us to death and have close acquaintance or work associates on, but I be wanting different people with different, you know, bringing something different to the table, a different conversation and different opinions. So it's like I love being around people that, you know, have different ideas. You know, they look at life different, but they respect each other and they can kind of like how we be. Like we don't disagree much, but when we do, it's respectfully. It's seeking understanding from the other side. So I've noticed like with certain people, like I've been reaching out to people, people been reaching out to me. So far as the people that's been reaching out to me, it's been real dope. Like people really mess with the podcast. So I like that
What
feeling.
they be saying?
Like
what
they
do
just
say?
basically be saying like I love y'all chemistry, I love your take. Like they love your take, your perspective, the strong woman, black woman.
That's all they see. I wonder is that all like people?
No,
see
like
strong?
honestly, like the
I be
most
trying to be
feedback
so
I get from
vulnerable.
you is you're honest. You stand for what you believe in. You
always.
support women. Cause like you probably think, okay, the women mess with me. They don't, cause I point out certain things, but that's not true. Like I don't hear no woman really saying, nah, I don't agree with what she's saying. She this and that. Like I just look at it like they look at it like they love the energy you giving because y'all don't have women like that speaking for y'all. So
I say it all the time. I wish I had somebody like me sometime, and that's just because if I did, I would be up on game.
And then like me and the guys, like, cause you know we getting the other the podcast together, and we went out the other day, and we just got some cigars, drinks, and kind of kicked it. And when I say we had like the greatest night, like good conversation, just strong black men coming up with great ideas and things we want to do that's different, that's gonna set us apart, you know, and make the brand stronger. Good. Because it's just sitting back, kicking and having a great conversation with somebody you never knew. That's like the dopest shit ever. And it was like, you know, just to see, you know, that light shine on these positive black guys who can talk about insecurities, that can talk about things they want to do, can seek advice from each other. Like that's dope.
Yeah, we need that. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Like women, listen, and I always say this, and I support men and women. Right is right, wrong is wrong, and whichever side is on that side of how I feel,
that's how I am.
I'm rolling with it. And I always speak my truth, and I speak from experience, because I always feel like if you don't have experience in areas, how can you tell somebody else? So I have good and negative experiences, so I just try to shed the light. And we need women, we want to hear men's perspective. Like it would make it a lot simple. It will simplify things between male and female if honesty was put on the table from both ends, and acceptance and awareness and accountability, because hey, those are two different species. You know what I'm saying? We're humans, male and female. We need to know what the other wants to be successful. And me finally having a relationship where I feel is successful, I understand that. Like I need him to communicate with me. He needs me to communicate with him. Yeah. Like we need that. So opening up and being vulnerable, whether it's male or female, that's how you create transparency with people. You know what I mean? So it's a good thing. So yeah, I'm all for it. Talk y'all stuff. Whether listen, the male and the female ain't gonna always agree. Yeah. That's without a doubt. It's inevitable. But I think if you can respect each perspective. Yeah. And not try to say, oh, this is wrong, this is right. Like, because we are all going to have different perspectives. Women think totally different from men. Yeah. But we obviously think some way alike, because without having some kind of commonality, you won't exist together. You get what I'm saying? So we need that. So I salute to it. Come out, please talk to the ladies. Please.
And it was just like, you know, hearing people's feedback just about topics, just about. Now, remember when we was doing a lot of guests at the same time? And now everybody was like, "Oh, we need to see y'all by yourself." So now it's like we want to. Now they like we want to guess. We want to guess. Not a lot of people, but I've been getting a couple of people saying, "I want to guess."
They tired of hearing about us.
Yeah, they like.
Hey, listen.
We love y'all, but can we hear somebody else? Like no, but like
we enjoy it. We appreciate.
That's always our plans, to mix it up. Have guests, not have guests. Have guests, have not guests.
They tired?
They was like, no, they didn't say they was tired. They just was like, we want to see some guests.
Okay, then, y'all.
But like, so like by me, because I look at the show like, you know, it's versatile. We gonna be able to tackle every different subject, every issue. And like far as the just the guess, like me reaching out to like guys, ladies, it just be weird. Like because a lot of times, and it's sad that men and got women to this point, but every time a guy's trying to say something to you in the DM, it's not always some
Well,
man trying to holler at you.
well,
No, like by
if
now
it's
y'all should know when they trying to holler when they not. You should know by now.
well,
So perfect example, and then I'll let you. Perfect example is
this
this.
is tickling because I'm telling you the DM.
No, I know. I understand it. It's a thirst trap and everybody in there trying to get on and do whatever. But it business does happen through the DM. So it's like
It do.
it's like with certain like when I can send a message to a man or a woman, it's like the women is he are
What they be
skeptical as
acting-
hell.
what they be saying?
like for perfect example. And this is for all the new guests or people that I might send a message one day and I might want you on the show. If I send you a message, for one, Peter James Shavers, which I hate the name Peter, but James Shavers would never shoot a shot in the DM. The most you gonna ever get from me in the DM is a compliment or something about business. That's just how it is. If I'm gonna talk to you, I'm just gonna blatantly try to holler at you, whether it's through a comment, whether it's through whatever. I'm just gonna shoot my shot. That's just how I am. So I'm never gonna use business or use a kid birthday or a wedding
Yeah,
to
kid
try to holler
birthday.
at
They
you
be
because you
using
know
the
people
kids,
find you
not the
find a way
kids.
in. I'm not finding my
They-
way
they will
in.
backdoor
When I
to
compliment
death.
you, I'm just giving you a compliment. When I say, hey, I want you on our podcast, whoa, why would you want me on the
That's what they
podcast?
add?
They insecurities creep me in real fast. The confidence disappear. But it's just like a shy thing. And it's like, don't get me wrong. We both was like worried about being on camera. I wouldn't say we was shy, but I understand saying, man, people gonna be able to see this. I'm gonna be saying this. No, what we do, I'm not saying it's easy, but it ain't the hardest thing on the world. We sit here and we have great conversation, great dialogue. That's because we would do that even if we was on the phone. So a lot of times you see the camera and you see things and you say, oh, it's this big production, it's this. No, it's really not. Like we sitting here talking. So if I ask you on the show and I say, hey, I think you would be dope to come on. For one, I'm going to tell you why I think you would be dope to be on the show. For two, I'm going to tell you that these are the things we talk about. This how we give it up, both of us. Then I'm going to tell you about the time and everything else if we make it to that point. But ladies, please, ladies, because I'm sharing this video with y'all. So y'all get to see this and hear this out my mouth. When I send you a message about being on this podcast, it's for you, it's for us, and it's for everybody else that we don't know. And by that, I mean this. When I ask you to be on the show, it's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit you. I'm not saying you're going to hit the lottery tomorrow, but this is going to help you, your self-esteem, your business, or whatever you got going on, whether it's one person, two people, or whatever, it's going to help you. That's for one. For two, it's going to help us because it's expanding our brand. We're talking about talking to different people. It's just not people we know. And we really want people to just see that you could talk to somebody you don't know and have a great conversation and start, a friendship or start business together or whatever it is. You could do that. And for three, it's for people that don't talk about the things that I want us to talk about. So me and you can talk about our childhood or whatever, and we feel confident enough because of therapy, growth in ourselves, doing the work and everything to be able to have that conversation. So the thing is, what we're confident and secure in talking about, it's a person right next to you or somebody else watching that don't know how to talk about this.
Yeah.
And they don't understand how to communicate this. So when I'm asking you to be on this show, it's for all three things. It's not for me to holler. It's not for me to try to get on. It's not to try to get you on no type of business deal. It's not about none of that because we cool where we at. We good. Trust me.
They know that.
Trust
They
me.
be acting that like.
So we good. It ain't no need or want, but we good with it just being us. But
Right.
it's just we want something for, like I said, all three of those reasons. So ladies, when I say,
It's
hey,
a safe space.
all right, hi, how are you doing? I'm just saying hi. When I say, oh, I liked that dress, I liked that dress. When I say, hey, I want you to be on the podcast, it's not a technique. I promise you. I will never do that. Not in a million years. So and even with guys, like you talk to guys, and guys will be Okay, like most of the guys like that I might ask on, they doing something. So not saying the women ain't doing something, but they either do music, they got something they know what I'm about to talk to them about. So
Well, I always ask you, like, what is he or she got going on? Like, because
yeah,
I want to know what
and
you
I'm
got
a,
going on so before you sit in front of me,
yeah,
because I don't know you. So, unless it's somebody that I bring on, and then, like, for me, like, I always said, like, it's people ask me all the time, like, I'm not scared or I'm like, of what? This is me. This is my
that's
reality.
you all day.
What you see
Is what you
is what you get with me, whether
Yeah.
it's a tape rolling or
This
if
ain't the
it's
gram.
just like this is me. And anybody that has ever been in contact with me, the story will remain the same. Now, how you perceived it and how you felt
Yeah,
about your
I say
encounter
the
with me is
same
maybe
thing.
different, but I bet you you're gonna hear Keanna is this, that, and the third. And I'm as long as when you come, you're respectful and don't come in with that negative energy, because that pisses me off. And I've told you this before. Like you got weird energy and you all standoffish, because I'm a woman's woman. Like I'm very I talk to women. Women don't be want to talk to me. I don't know what it be, but I am very welcoming. But once I get that block, so all I ask is you just come on with good intentions and just vibe with us, because it's already a vibe here anyway. That has already been set. So there is nothing that you can do to change this vibe, because it's already been set in tone. Because like I mean, just come and add to it.
That's it. All
and
you
be
doing,
respectful and be genuine and don't
be yourself
and have good energy. Because I'm I've grown. I ain't always been the most welcoming, peaceful person, but that's what I am today.
Yes.
And I want to reciprocate that energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. And just be that.
Yeah, like just come on, be yourself, have a good conversation, and just chill. Like that's all it is. So like I said, with men, it's just pretty much like, okay, some of them be hesitant. Like a man would not tell you that they scared to do it. They just, I don't know if men. Well, I think it's a combination of things. I think men it might have been something in their past. They might be insecure. I'm talking about certain
all got
stuff.
Insecurities.
They don't understand that.
I don't know why people.
I know people that would be great for joining us on here, and I know, like, when I look at this, I look at it like this: when you come on this show and us doing this show, we different people. I'm not saying the show changes, but us growing and building friendships and having different people come on and doing this show, it does something to you. So I know what it would do for somebody else.
That needs
and
it.
just to be a guest. We're not asking you to be a permanent on the show. We asking you to come on, do something dope for yourself and others, and have a great time.
I critique myself. I notice my extra little love handles, all of that. Sometimes I be feeling like I'm a girl, you about to bust through a shirt or whatever. But hey, that's me critiquing me.
Yeah.
I be all the time, and I be like, y'all. I ask Taylor, like,
I'm
Taylor,
a guy, and I'm insecure about when my stomach get too crazy.
Like I tell people, ain't nobody perfect. We all got insecurities, but you ain't just because I don't let you know my insecurities, because that's my weapon. I don't understand why people don't understand that. You can use your insecurities to your advantage. What you don't do is let people know your insecurities, because that's how they use them against you. So we're all insecure in a sense.
See, even if I do, I'm so confident and nonchalant. I don't give a fuck.
I be in my own vibe and world, and I be like, I'm at the point where I ain't let nobody spoil my day.
Yeah. And it's just like we got great things with the podcast. Like next week, we're going to have one of my cousins. She's a life coach, and she's going to talk about her business and just share some things. We're going to ask some good questions and just find out more about what is a life coach? What does a life coach do? And just, really enjoy that conversation. So not only that, like we have, we got some good dope people coming on. Like we got my man Marlon, he got his own restaurant, and he's going to bring smoothies and give us healthy options. And we're going to have Marlon on like beginning of the year.
Healthy options.
So beginning of the year, we're going to have a lot of dope people. Yes,
food.
Yes. He gonna come next week and just kick it behind the scenes too.
Oh, no food.
He gonna bring some.
But look at me, always want.
Marlon, we want some food too.
Absolutely.
But yeah. So beginning of the year, like next week, like I said, we got my cousin who's a life coach coming on. The following week we'll be off. Christmas, we're gonna spend time with our family.
Absolutely.
We'll be back January 2nd. And January 2nd, we're gonna have 2 different podcasts. But on this podcast, we're gonna have Marlon join us. And the top of the year, our goal is to just have people come on and just talking about health and fitness. So right after Marlon come on, we're going to have a personal trainer come on, just, have that conversation. And we got more dope people coming on.
I think for me, what I'm going to do differently moving forward, because I get a lot of feedback about like just me, my hair, just look, the aesthetics of Keanna. So I'm gonna share some of my,
I like
my
that.
beauty. I ain't gonna give it all now. I'll give you some.
I know you ain't giving it
No,
all.
no, 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 no. You don't ever give your blueprint up.
Yeah.
Never
It's
do
all
that.
right.
But I'll share because I'm 37 years old and I look damn good, and I'm like, I want to see women feel confident about themselves. So if I can help you do that, because obviously they want it because they asking, so I'm obliged to it, and I'm gonna share some of that. Like, people want to know about like hair different, because I'm all about whether it's weave, whether it's natural hair, braids, whatever. I'm very versatile with my looks. So people want to know, so I'm gonna share that, because I feel like a lot of women get in a rut after, like if they have kids or they gain some weight or if they get out of a relationship or whatever. So I know what it takes to build that confidence, and I'm gonna start sharing some of that. So that'll give women, just something to like, whether if it's like a moisturizer I use or certain hair techniques or how I am able to naturally age without having to do any extra. So people want to know, so I'm gonna let them know.
Yeah, and then in top of the year, like I said, we're gonna have all types of people. We're gonna
All
have
people is we
police
welcome.
officers on here. We're gonna
We
have a
welcome
pastor
it.
on here. We're gonna have
Yes.
chefs on here.
Chefs.
We're gonna have all type of
Yeah,
people. We're
new
gonna have
here.
music people coming. Couple of dope artists that I think is dope that's coming out, that's working on new music. I'm gonna have them come up, and just a lot of dope people, a lot of dope topics we're gonna talk about. We're gonna touch on a lot more stuff, and just we gonna stay fresh. We gonna do what we do.
Oh, that's
So,
without a doubt. I'm gonna
that's a
always
fact.
make it do what it do. Like I say, look, this is my life, and I'm gonna make the best of it.
Exactly.
So I ain't got no time to be playing and wasting.
You looking
Time
forward
is
to the
of the
holiday?
essence. Yeah, I told you, I just like chilling back with my family. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not really, like, I always say, like, Christmas, and I don't really like look all about the gifts. I just want to be with family, because I
I'm the
feel like
same way.
all year around I get shower with gifts. I get, blessings and all of that. So on Christmas, the holidays, I just want to be with my family, chill. If you want to buy me something, that's fine. If not, your existence within my space is good enough for me.
Good energy.
Yeah,
Good
I'm not
family
really-
energy. Seeing the people you
Yeah,
typically don't see.
gifts.
Seeing the people you love a
Yeah.
little more.
Yeah.
Like, that's all
I mean,
dope.
I ain't going to turn the gift down. But I'm not that, like,
I'm sure.
I want the everyday gifts, the everyday perks. Like, for my relationship, like I said, my fiance, he does things for me. And it's effortlessly. So material things, they perish. I want those memories. I want that time, because that's something you can't get back. And it may sound cliche, but like, it's materialistic meaning of Christmas is just like, sometimes it's annoying, because everybody, I can't wait. Like, what about you got the people that made it to this day? This is a very depressing time of the year. It should be jolly, but it's really not for a lot of people. So if you have family, you're healthy or whatever, you should be very grateful for that. You know what I mean? So presents, things that are going to be here once you are not here or whatever, it's like, this is a very sad and depressing time for a lot of people. Yeah, so it's like, you have to really appreciate what you have in people that are to, your family, your loved ones, friends, or whatever, or just yourself, your existence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. I'm looking forward to just chilling, getting paid for being off.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Yes,
that.
absolutely. So give me that extra pay at
Ain't
work
nothing wrong with that.
where I ain't got to work for it. Absolutely. Yeah, and it's on, I love it. Yeah.
No, that's dope. But yeah, I'm looking forward to, like, when you say your year was great, I love that for you.
Yeah, it was. And I'm
my
like,
year
you know
was
what?
something different.
But you know what? Everybody done had good and bad, and I say that I'm not boasting and bragging, but I know where I've been.
Yeah.
And I know where I'm at, and I know where I plan to go. So I'm gonna bask in this happppiness. I feel like we
Hell
don't
yeah.
celebrate
We got
positive.
to.
And like I said, I've had some people just energy been off. I'm like, I don't know what you on, but if I ain't do it to you, you gotta figure it out. But I'm not gonna let you spoil my joy.
Yeah.
And
Because
I
we
had a
supposed
good
to celebrate.
year.
And if you had a bad
Yeah.
year, shit, celebrate somebody else's shit. And look forward to
Yes.
the good things.
I just feel like people don't really be, that happy to see people happy. And I get it. We ain't always going to be jumping up and down. But damn, don't be negative. Don't hate. Don't be just sitting back envious of.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what it took for a person to get where they're at.
Yeah, work. And some of you
Shoot.
do the work. This shit
Jesus.
takes work. And the good thing about this is and us doing this podcast is consistently.
Man, what?
It's consistency.
I want to be booed up all day, okay? But I had to cut my boo time, my boo loving time to come out. And I ain't complaining, but I'm just saying, so in this Sunday, so if I ain't complaining about cutting my boo loving time, y'all can stop complaining about whatever. And just, you know, if it ain't something that's really, like, some things are just out of your control and you can't fix. Mm-hmm. But if it's something that you can change and turn around, just do it. But don't go around spreading negativity and messing up other people's good stuff. Like, that's it. Shit, we all have issues and struggling and mental and depression, but it's like you don't gotta go and take it and make somebody else's day messed up. And if somebody happy, let them be happy in their moment.
Nothing wrong with happipness. Just clap.
Jeez, is it like it's like a crime to be happy?
Yeah. You the outsider if you happy now.
And then you don't even know what it took or how long it took for me to get, like, you know. And I'm very humble, so I ain't a person that just brag. But when I'm feeling it, I'm gonna let you know. But it's like people be big mad.
Look, man, when I tell people the way I was 10, 15 years ago or whatever in spurts, man, it was a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot of panic attacks, a lot of insecurities. I went through all those things I talk about. So when you see me happy now, you see me celebrating, you see me look at the positive things out of everything, that took work. That wasn't easy. I wasn't always the positive guy. I wasn't always the guy that said kind things or just took a deep breath and said, I'm going to figure it out. Like, I wasn't always that guy. So when I'm talking from experience, but I've always been a firm believer in you can't keep throwing pity parties. You can't keep feeling sorry for yourself for saying, oh, I don't got this. You got to get off your ass and work. Like, you got to put in the work. If you want different results, you got to do the work.
Yeah, and then too, if I ain't having a good day or my maybe jacked up, you ain't gonna know about it then either because I don't go around telling people. Yeah.
Man, I go to work all the time. They don't know that I'm dealing with death. I'm dealing with loss. I'm dealing with happy moments, bad moments. I come in there every day the same way. That consistency, because. What is me being sad gonna do about it? You had your moment.
People don't
you
care
get over
anyway.
it. You do your thing. No, they don't care.
That's another thing. I had really sat back and paid attention to like how people move this year. Like people just be. I'm like, dang. Like integrity then went out the window.
Yeah.
You don't know who they are. I'm like the facades have been in full-fledged effect this year. I'm like, who are you today? I don't know who people are most days because people just change like the weather. So I just learned this year to let people be themselves. So whatever you show me, I ain't tweaking it. I ain't guessing it. What you put in front of me is what I'm going to hold you to.
Man, we over here celebrating and happy and smiling. If you ain't doing that, go stand over there. Come over here when you ready.
Like
that's how I look at it. Family, friends, whoever.
So, yes, my goal in 2022 is just to keep the momentum going. And I just want people to just... If I can help anybody, like, I ain't saying I'm got all the answers, but I have a lot of experience in a lot of places because life has taught me a lot of lessons. And even though I may seem like I'm not that easily, like, to talk to, people be really intimidated because I guess I just lay it out there because I'm a straight shooter. Yeah. But I really do. I really, like I was telling my fiance, I really feel like I want to go back to college to like be a therapist. I really feel like I do. Like I want to talk to people.
You'll be a dope therapist.
Yeah, like I really want people to come and like understand that you can go and talk out your issues. There's nothing wrong with that. And like I said, I have a lot of experience under my belt. Like I tell people all the time, look, life ain't spared me. I've had my share. So I have experience or whatever. So I feel like that's what I want to do. That's one thing I do want to do for 2022 though.
Yeah, next year I want to travel. I feel like you should go somewhere once a year. Like I feel like I'm getting up out of here and I'm talking about passports. If you go somewhere, like you in Michigan, you live in Michigan, you need to go somewhere where it's nice and you can see some beautiful scenery. Yeah, I want to travel.
Every year I try
different things.
Well, every year.
Just be happy, man. Like I want to really just.
It's a whole nother world out there. Yeah. There's more than just where you are, where you live. And that's my happiest moment traveling. Yeah. I don't like the route getting there. Oh. Yeah. I hate the whole going through the airport.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
TS be so petty with me. They just be so petty. I'm like, what?
That's why I make sure everything tip top.
It do be tip top.
For real?
Yes.
What they be doing?
Talking about I made an alarm go off with something I had on me. Like, come on now. Then, not to mention they be trying to. Recently me and my fiance, we've been doing a lot of traveling together. But before, I was traveling by myself, like, or with other, my mom or with family. They would be trying to holler. I'm like, if you do not check this.
You know they gonna do that.
Like,
guys go find a
pay
way.
for that ticket.
No matter what you
Okay,
do.
give me some. What do they call it? The perks that people work at the airport. Like, you can't be trying to stop nobody when they trying to get to their flight, and they be bold with it.
Yeah.
I done had been stopped and they try to holler. I'm like, really though?
Yeah.
Just bold with it. I appreciate it, and I feel like I'm that damn fly for you to try to do that. But it's like, come on, I got a flight to catch. Yeah. But traveling, I don't like the whole. Like, I be running late. If
you do,
yes.
You want them to get to the airport last minute. I'm a wreck. My fiance, if it wasn't for him, when we go, he drives to the airport. He own it. We gonna be there early. Yes, he don't play with me. He let me do it one time, and we missed our flight. You pack your bag.
No, I be packed, and my attitude be so stank on the way to the airport in the morning. Like when we going, I just don't be like, I don't know. It's like I be having a real.
And you don't mind flying? Like,
I don't be getting. I don't get. No, I don't plane. It don't bother. Once you up on the plane up there, what you gonna do about it then? You up there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like realistically, like what you gonna do? But once I get up and we get to go and I get all happy with the process, I be so. I don't know. Like I am like, don't talk to me. Let me just get on this plane.
No, you're not the only person. It's a lot of people you could tell. So is it an early thing or is it just traveling period?
Early because most of the time when I go out, I very seldomly took. Only time I took a late flight was with my brother. We went to Vegas. Mm-hmm. But like now we go like 7:30.
Yeah, I like early
because you want to get where you're going early.
Yeah. It seems like they move faster. It seems like the people who there know how to do their shit and move. And
they be like in the morning time they be on it. And then too, like traveling where you're going to your destination, you want to get there in a reasonable time unless you can't because you want to have that. You want to get there by the afternoon. You know, you don't want to get in there
hit
late.
The bathroom before you get on.
Oh, you talking about on the plane?
No, I've never used the bathroom on the plane. I'm saying I'm going to use the bathroom before we get on the plane.
Well, depending on how long that flight, because you're going to drink water and stuff and have beverages.
Yeah, but I'm going to hold that shit. I'm not pissing in that little thing.
Well, I had to.
I barely want to use the bathroom in the airport.
That's why you travel. Like, when I travel, my clothing is very light. Like, I don't have, like, my clothes.
Yeah, I'm light.
Yeah, because I don't want nothing touched.
I might throw on the hoodies, some flip-flops. And I throw on some little comfortable sweats,
traveling.
Some headphones, my neck thing.
So you be having
I got the whole kit. Yeah,
I had a little earbud.
Yeah, I don't like to eat nothing. I don't like to drink nothing because I don't want to go to the bathroom.
Okay, well that'll work. But I gotta have a beverage, some water at least.
Yeah, and the farthest I've been is the West Coast. I ain't been nowhere.
That's where LA.
Yeah,
that's
LA,
a long flight.
Vegas. Yeah. Yeah.
But honestly, like going like when I went to the last place we went to Cancun. It wasn't maybe 2.5 hours. I think maybe, but it was the process of getting through like customs and all of that is the part. Yeah. So that international traveling, oh my goodness, yes. Yeah.
I remember we went to Vegas one time, me and the fellas, and my cousin shit kept going off. They
what
like,
you mean?
sir,
like what kept going on?
I don't know what he had.
They said he had like made the alarm going off or something.
Yeah, they basically told him one more time we gotta strip search you. You not strip searching
I've been
me,
taken in the back and they rubbed me down. 2 women, I don't know what. I'm like, girl, really?
I'm not feeling that.
Talking about an alarm went off. They rub you down, open your stuff. I'm like, I don't think they was being petty because women catty like that. Yeah, it was 2 women. They catty. Women are catty.
That's petty, man.
Yes, that's because women be
That's
catty.
why I don't, like, I'm not having no shit where you going to have to tell me to go in that room.
My traveling attire is literally sporty attire. Like, I have leggings and a little, like a shirt. Like, I don't have all of that.
I like to be comfortable on the plane,
so it's nothing for you to see. Like everything is visible. Like what you looking for?
So what's going on? I think they be doing.
They were being petty. I told you, like my experience with TSA, they be tripping. They like I've always gotten through, but it's like they be trying to. I made the alarm go off. I take off my bracelets. I be ready. Yeah. And then if it's some females, here they go. I'm like I'll go to the men because men don't give me no problem.
At least you know.
Yes, the women. Even my fiance. He like, man, I hope they don't be on that shit with you today because they really. Like they took me in the bag.
This is consistent.
When I've been by myself traveling,
it never happened.
Yes, they always tell me I made an alarm go off. Like what alarm? They do that little, they bring that little wipe and that shit. Like what is that? Like I get it, it's traveling security, but seriously, I literally, for the last 5 years, every year I go somewhere, and it's an international trip. So I know y'all got record of this. Like, I do this every year. So what's the problem? Y'all got me in the system. Y'all done stamped this passport and ran it for the last 5 years. Since, I think, 2017, 16, I've been going somewhere because I like to go. And it's international. That's so crazy. With that being said, y'all tracking it. Y'all know I'm coming and going in and out of country. So what's the problem? What alarm am I setting off?
Petty.
And what ink or whatever they talking about, the ink or something. Whatever they say. Yes. I be so, and that's probably why my attitude be saying, because I already be knowing.
You already be knowing.
I'm
so
like,
you got to change that mindset.
No, ain't no change. They need to stop picking on me. Hating. They be, that's what I mean when I say hating. That be hating. Because what you finding on me?
Yeah. Well, you go this time, babe. We gonna go straight through this time.
No, it ain't. He gonna go straight through. They gonna be looking. They gonna be, let him straight through. But when it come to me, if it's some women, I kid you not.
Say hello, man. Hold on. You good, sir? Go ahead.
Even when I was when I went to Jamaica, I was coming back. They were trying to say, I'm like, what are you talking about? I want to go home. What in the hell? I don't know what it be. Like I said, I don't have nothing. I'd be just packed, everything nicely put, because everything is organized. So what you talking about? But that's what women be doing. They be on that catty shit. I'll be like, I don't got time for that. Let me through, because I'm trying to get up out of here. So that's probably when my attitude be a little funky in the morning when I go to start going traveling, because it be, I know what's coming, the foolishness.
That's crazy.
And they be ready with their little. I'm like, girl, really? This clothing and this fabric is paper thin.
They got a picture of your face right there.
Clearly. I'm like, girl, what's the problem, sis? You mad?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so traveling, but once I get on the plane and it'd be cool. Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to, like I said, traveling, doing different things, hanging out with different people.
Yeah,
and just enjoying. Like, I really, really want to enjoy this summer. I'm always work hard, but I want to enjoy this summer. Like, I want to enjoy this summer.
You gonna skip past winter? You trying to skip? You said this summer.
Winter, I'm just chilling. Winter,
I'm
just
past.
gonna stay.
No, hold on now. I'm a January Aquarius. My birthday is next month. You ain't about to skip past. Nah.
Look, usually around winter, I get scruffy. I work way more overtime.
That's when I come alive for that little day, my birthday.
Yeah.
And after that, I go right back in hibernation.
What you doing for your birthday? Traveling? You should have a dinner or something here.
You know what? I stopped having dinners. I used to do it every year because people just come. They don't care nothing about the birthday person. Okay, well, they don't bring no card. They don't buy you no drink. They don't pay bring no. It's like, damn, you ain't. It should be birthday etiquette.
No, but you should have a dinner.
I would get booze. They come drink all my liquor. Don't do nothing. Like, don't bring me no gifts. So I was like, you know what?
No, but you should.
Enjoy all my festivities.
You can still do your other stuff, but have a dinner. For real, it'd be dope. You can have some wine, nice food.
I might. I gotta see.
We all get cleaned up.
I think we taking, like, I don't know, and next year I'm gonna be really, like, so sad, but we're buying a house and getting things ready for, like, the wedding, so I don't know how much traveling I'm gonna be doing. He look, every time I bring it up, he be like,
we'll see.
He be like, no, he ain't know we'll see. He like, no.
That's good. Y'all got a lot going on.
I ain't gave up hope on that I might be on a flight for my birthday. But if I'm not, I won't be upset because I know the bigger picture.
Yeah,
but he
that's
ain't.
The bigger picture.
He like, no. And when you're in a relationship, it ain't just, I'm going to go out of town and leave you here.
Man. Good job.
Good job what?
He doing his thing.
Yeah, but I want to get out of here. I want to see some palm trees.
Yeah, but we got a bigger goal.
I know. I ain't complaining, but it's wishful thinking. But he's very adamant, like, no. And when you're in a relationship, you can't just be like, I'm going to go out of town for my birthday. Yeah, and then you hear, unless it's like a girl trip. Yeah. And I told you, I like going out of town with my man. I don't really do the girl trip thing. Because after you've been with a bunch of females you be tired of them. Yeah. Especially cackling about if half of them happy, half of them unhappy.
She don't mess with that.
She don't like her. I don't have the time. And then I want to talk to my man when it's lights out. I don't need you in here sobbing to me. You're not gonna. I don't let people spoil my vacation.
Yeah.
So the girls trip, only females I can travel with is my mom. So my mom be ready to travel. She like, hey, as long as we say, she all with it. My little sister, she out in Cali now. I push her to travel.
That's
I tell
That's
her,
good.
I'm like, please see the world. So she's in Cali now. But me and my brother, like, it's certain people I travel with. But that girl trip, no. But I can't just be like, I'm going to go out of town. And he going to be like, it's going to cause all kind of havoc.
Hell yeah. Because
ain't no going out of
the
town.
wedding alone, the house alone.
Yeah, he ain't playing with me. He told me absolutely not. But I'm still wishful.
Yeah, ain't no wrong with that.
I'm still wishful. He told me no. Basically, hell no. And then, on top of that, to know that we ain't going nowhere for my good old birthday. He bought some tickets to something that's in Michigan. So I know for sure.
Smart man.
I'm like, this really, I'm so happy because it's something I wanted to go to.
Yeah.
But he bought the tickets. When he bought them tickets, I'm like, damn.
Smart man.
Ain't no traveling for that good old January 21st. And it's on a Friday, so I know. I'm like, that's okay.
Yeah.
I get the bigger picture, but I think I'm just spoiled to traveling.
Yeah.
I always tell I was traveling before I got in a relationship.
A year off, so
it ain't like you ain't flying me out. I've been flying me out. Like I tell people all the time, they be like, women don't travel. Yes, we do. Before we get in relationships, every woman ain't being flued out. I pay for so many vacations, like for myself, solo dolo would go. When I went to Jamaica, it was so expensive just to go for a few days. And I was solo dolo by myself in my own room. So I've been traveling, but now me being in a relationship, that's something we enjoy. Mm-hmm. But as for you, go out and travel.
Oh, I definitely am.
Yes,
It's
enjoy
about to
it.
be
Like,
wild.
and you know, like whatever, like, you know, I'm still rooting for you. You know, I keep telling you, I'm not, but you know,
No.
I want the best for you. Like I really do.
I do too.
Although I think that I can't you can't tell you nothing because you think you know it all.
No, that's not true. It's not true.
You be looking at me like I'm dead crazy.
No.
When I be trying to tell you.
Why do you take away the times I agree with you and we understand?
You agree?
We agree more than we disagree. You
But
know
you
that.
be like really, like when I would tell you, be like, mm-mm.
No, because I know when my mind is made up with things. That's all.
Listen, I want the best.
I give
but I
everything
also
its proper
want
chance. But reality
you to
is
be
reality.
happy.
I do too.
But that don't mean I can't keep rooting for the.
No, I'm not against
for the
nobody
team.
doing that. But
if you want to solo dolo it, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be just do it. And if you gonna do it, like I always tell people, when I was single and I dated, I was a dater. I was a savage.
Yeah.
Like I was just telling my mom yesterday, like in my single days, I was dating.
Yeah.
Like I dated and I
Yeah.
had fun.
You gotta have
If
fun.
you're gonna do it, do it.
Oh,
And
trust
do
me,
it.
I understand.
But it gets very played out. And I keep telling you this.
I understand it.
You be like some days, like I'm tired. I don't want to see this. Who is this today? Who you know? You just
Oh, I know.
you know, like
Trust
I tell
me,
you that, but
I've
live
been
it.
Trust me, I know.
Yes.
I know. And then it's like I'm 40, so it's different
So
now.
that's not old.
No, but what I'm saying by that is it's still fun and doing it. But what I'm saying is it's with a purpose now.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
feel like honestly, I don't want to seem like the. But you don't gotta date with a purpose. You just got out of a purpose.
No, fun is the purpose.
No, free spirit.
Free
Safely
fun.
date.
Yes.
Have standards.
Yeah.
And just enjoy it. And when
That's
I
the
say that don't
criteria.
mean you like a serial dater unless that's what you want to be.
Yeah.
But you call the shots of your day.
Yeah.
You do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's
And
all I'm
that's the
saying.
way. And like I said, when I told you on the one episode, it's just about fun and vibe. That's it. If it leads to the other stuff, it leads to it. If it
But
don't,
see,
it don't. No
This is
pressure,
a very,
just
very,
fun.
very expensive time to be single because women, they just like they unrealistic with the dating.
Oh,
now.
I know.
Like you gotta really like just do all these hoops and loops for them, and I'm like, girl, you're not even the material to be requesting all of this. That's what tripped me out.
One thing I learned about from some of my friends who the romantic kings, you could do stuff
on
and
the
do some
like
dope stuff
on
on
the
the
budget. Because I
Yes.
swear the things I
Dope,
hear,
I'm talking about dope stuff and on a budget. Like a lot of stuff you see, you be like, "Oh, that cost $1 million." No, they didn't cost $1 million. So I know the secrets now.
but they
so
don't be.
I'm all cool with that.
They want you to wine and dine them, and it's like, girl,
Man.
like that all like you gotta slow roll into the wine and
Man,
dining.
ain't no wine and dine.
Not in the first date,
Yeah,
no.
you can't expect no wine
Unless
and dine. You just want something memorable and fun.
Now, if you are the high paying, as Kevin Samuels say, the high value man,
Yeah.
I expect you to cut that cash on the first day. But if
So
you
the
are
high
working,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Because why you think women dating them type of men? Because I'm going to be honest.
Well, he gonna do that just off GP.
Yes, but if
Yeah.
you're everyday working, you know, citizen, I'm not expecting for you to just be, unless you want to, I ain't going to decline it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to just be like, oh, if you don't take me here.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he can't take you to Applebee's.
Yeah. No. And I had a guy when I was single. He tried to. He asked me what type of food. Like I like seafood. So he was like, he wanted to take me to Red Lobster. I said no. No, you got a million other places to serve, homeboy.
You said no to
Yes, because we're grown. No, I'm not.
Said no Red
No,
Lobster.
because I can do that at
What
lunch.
if he just like the food?
And what?
He might just like the
You
food.
asked me what my food was. Sorry.
Yeah. If he asks you,
But
give
you
the
just told me that
option.
you was eating it. And you know why I said no? He just told me that he
But-
was eating at all these other fancy restaurants. You think you going to take me to Red
Oh,
Lobster?
so he hit you with the, well, we gonna go to here.
Bro, you're not going anywhere with me.
Well, he
And
was
we
trying to
didn't
feel
go.
you out. See what
Feel your, well, that's all you got to feel.
He was trying to
and
feel
there won't
you
be
out.
no thrill because we not going nowhere. No, because that's like you're not gonna brag about how you spending cash on yourself. Then you think you gonna cheapy date me.
See, and that's why
And if you
I
gonna,
don't do none
like,
of that bragging or none of that other
stop
shit.
making your pockets seem like they bigger than what they
Yeah,
are. And
no,
then
I
when
don't
it
play
comes to
that.
realistic views,
Yeah.
you ain't really got it like
No,
that.
I stayed all my
Yeah,
shit.
like
from the
I don't. You
get-go.
ain't gotta do that. A woman want to
Yeah.
date you, she gonna date you. I know a lot of women that's dating men that they make more money than, they got more than, and they love them, they like them.
Yeah.
So it ain't always about the dollar.
Yeah, you gonna
Yeah.
do you look.
But you ain't
I
gonna
think
cheapy date
everybody
me.
should stay in their bracket, but
Yeah.
you should make stuff memorable. But you can do it in creative ways. It don't have to
Yeah.
be, and that's why I never
Red
believed
Lobster,
in that
though?
whole.
Why you just went to J. Alexander somewhere?
See, that would never be my thing, but
Bruh, did you just say what now?
but
I love Red Lobster, having nothing against
No,
it.
I'm
We'll go
saying that
with, on
never
a
was.
date.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you gonna brag about how you find down yourself and gonna just try to take me to.
See, but that's the
cheapest thing
thing.
you
Your
can.
mouth is setting you up for what you gonna be doing
Yeah,
on
like,
a date. That's why you come
if
in
he
it
would have
with
been
it,
like,
stealth, figuring stuff out.
let's go to Red Lobster for lunch, and
Yeah.
just ain't said nothing about how he just spent on himself, I would have been like,
Mm-hmm.
cool. But the fact that you want to brag, and so you just think you gonna cheapy me going into it,
Mm-hmm.
bro. You asked me out. You tried to holler at me, and you gonna try to cheapy date me?
It's crazy.
Like, come on now.
So you can't do
And
that.
gonna brag first and cheapy date me? Not gonna happen. So yeah, it'd be crazy, but dating is expensive, so you better have some. And women, I don't know. Listen, it's all kind of cuckoo cocos, and
Yeah.
you gotta check
Just
every
gotta
day. You
be
gotta pat them
creative.
down, make sure it's real.
Yeah.
You gotta do all of that with dating.
Yeah, you definitely gotta do that.
But right now,
But forget all that dating stuff. I
that'll
want to
come
talk
at
about
whenever. Yeah, it's whatever.
the
that shit.
happiest
Yeah.
moment. One of the happiest moments. Like I'd say, all three of these moments was all memorable, all different,
Mm-hmm.
and fulfilling. And what I'm talking about is my youngest son, Ayden, was born on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and it was just to see, like, I've never been through a
so cute, all
C-section.
that hair.
Man, he got a lot of hair.
Like, and
big
listen,
hands, big feet.
he
He a
look like he
tall
been
little
in the
baby.
gym.
Man,
Came out the
he
womb
about
look like
like
he been
right
in the
here.
gym. Like, serious, like his
Yeah.
build. I'm like,
Man.
Like,
and he
look,
already
look.
got character.
oh, he's
Already
sad.
got
He's
character.
sad. That, yeah.
Yeah, he got.
He gonna be a little
he
game
got
runner.
personality, and he funny.
Mhm.
He laugh like he
He's
know
so
when he ain't
cute.
going.
Aw.
When he try to put his little foot down, he get
Do
annoyed.
he get loud already? He only been here.
He ain't no big crier, but when he cry, he gonna cry.
Like, he get loud
Yeah.
already?
Yeah, but he don't cry, so he be
Aw.
pretty much chill.
Hair,
But when he
full of
cry,
hair.
you know, yeah, he got a lot of hair.
Did she have her
It look
hair?
like he had facial hair, man.
Okay.
Like,
Facial hair for the
come out.
win. Okay.
I'm like, he gonna come out with the daddy beard already.
Might be.
But yeah, like it was just like this my first time going through a C-section, so it was like it was scary as hell. Like
what?
like basically, I'm gonna paint the picture. So when you first go in, and I'm gonna talk about this place in a minute. I ain't gonna say their name. I want to, but I ain't gonna say their name. But like the whole process, it was early, super early. So we had
Early in the morning?
Yeah, so the delivery time was like 6:30, 7. It was super early. That's why that night I was like, man, I got to get some little rest, make sure everything together. So that's why I was saying, like, the days leading up to that and the days after, when I tell you I was doing so much stuff, I couldn't do nothing for a minute. Like, so me listening to something, doing something, because I pretty much was on duty. It was just me and her, so I had to help her through everything.
Yes,
Yeah, and I feel I let
absolutely.
them nurses off the hook, too, because I was there. But
You did,
I'm glad
the nurses did what?
I just feel like a lot of them didn't have to do as much because
Because
I
you
was
was there.
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which ain't nothing wrong
And you
with
gonna
that
make
because
sure
I
it's done
wanted
right.
to enjoy that process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an
So like when
experience.
we first got there, somebody jacked up and told her she wasn't supposed to eat. No. Yeah, she wasn't supposed to eat. So she didn't
So-
eat nothing. Yeah.
You
so
mean she missed the whole meal?
yes. And took medicine and everything. So when she got there, the nurse is looking like, well, who told you that? So now it's a whole big thing. So then we had to wait a little bit. So then we waited. Then they been shooting her so much because all the visits she been have to go to. So the one lady come in trying to do the blood. She don't know how to do it.
She
She had to
missed
go
her.
get another lady. Yeah, it was just a crazy process. So then after that, they asking a nursing assistant come in. She was cool. Thank God she was there. I'm mad I forgot her name, but She was so helpful and cool.
assistant?
Yeah, she was a nurse assistant. So this was her first C-section and everything. So she was real nice and sweet. So long story short, they have us change. They have her go in. They have me change into the whole little outfit. So then they take me in this one room. In the room we gonna be in for a minute. We go in the room, and I'm standing on the side. And now it's just a crazy process. Now they yanking and pulling, but it's like a blocker thing, so you won't see the other stuff. So next thing you know, the baby come. I'm trying to tell her to remain calm. I'm there for her, making sure she's straight. So long story short, Ayden come out. He crying. I'm looking over.
So did he cry as soon as he came out?
Yeah. I think all babies cry when they first come out. I ain't never been around.
The C-section, they cut you, so they literally take the
so
baby
now they
out.
pulling. I don't even want to imagine how it looked on that side. So
you didn't see the hot.
no,
You
you cover it up. Yeah, like what they
Okay.
do is cover you up right here and cover up on the side so nobody can see that. I guess it's that traumatic.
Yeah.
So Ayden come, he crying. We look at him. I'm like, dang, this kid big as hell. Like I'm amazed by the hair, everything. So they put her next by him, and then after that, just being in that environment, like going in the room, and he had to be in the NICU for like a couple of hours.
Okay.
So he stayed overnight in there, and I'm glad he did that because I had to help her get situated and help her. And it was a lot of process. Like she was strong, and there was a lot of stuff to go through. I see that a C-section totally different. So it's like she did that. I helped nurse her along, make sure she was straight and cool, and I was just glad I got to do that because, like, it was way more hands-on and everything. So it was cool, and, you know, it was just a great process.
Okay.
Well, we good?
No.
So,
it's down to the wire.
Okay, so, so after the process, it was real cool. And seeing him, spending the night there, getting uncomfortable as hell. I was just ready.
You was on that hospital bed?
I was ready to get home.
On that little the
little couch.
Thingy. I was excited when you said, I'm like, send me a picture. I text you that morning, like, it's the day, because I'm like, I remember you said Tuesday. Then when you text, I'm like, send me pics. But when that picture came through, I'm like, I was waiting for you to say something so I can post them, because you know I'm the I love babies.
See, the first original picture I got, I was like, no, I ain't gonna show that because it was one of her. I don't think I sent too many people that one, but the other one, I was like, it's cool. I'll post another one later. So it was just like, it was cool, like, and just him being a couple of days old, it's just been cool. Like, it's everything I thought of, and it let me know I am good, like I thought I am.
With baby?
Yes, I'm cold with it. Like, I'm like nurturing, making sure he's straight. I still got my little routine I had with Jordan,
so
where it's like, so it's like my bottle be ready. I have my diaper right here. I have it all situated. I have his little bassinet, his little stuff right there. So it's been cool. And then, you know, it's getting me used to when he got to come to the apartment and just be with me and do certain stuff. So I'm glad this kind of happened like this.
For that first time by yourself.
I'm cold. Because I'm pretty much like, seeing that she had to get to where she was, I pretty much was doing everything anyway. So it's like it allowed her to be able to heal, her to be straight, her to be good, and just be around somebody steady having people at the house that it's weird, it's COVID, you don't want nobody really. So it's like I'm glad I did have the time off, so it was cool.
I'm happy, I'm excited. Welcome, baby Ayden.
Yeah,
congratulations. I didn't say congratulations a million times,
and I appreciate that. I appreciate the post, everything.
I'm like, let me text and see, because I check on mom and baby. I mean, I ain't asked you how you doing. So how you doing? I did not ask you one time. Look, I looked at the text. I do apologize.
No,
but I be so focused on mom and baby.
I was the same
but
way.
How are you? Like,
I'm good.
Yeah,
like, I'm glad I got to support her in this way.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I got to, really get close to my son right away.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm glad that I got to, share pictures and videos with my family. And I tell people, you want to see the baby, hit her up on the little iPhone stuff, and y'all can do whatever that is.
FaceTime?
FaceTime.
Yeah, because right now ain't no face-to-face.
No face-to-face. So,
he's too new to be having people all in his face.
Yeah, and it's just like it's just been dope.
New Pappy, what you say, y'all the trio now?
Yeah,
the trio. I like
trio.
That. Okay then.
Oh, trio, my boys. Yeah, and then we had a group chat, so we talking.
I like that.
Yeah, we all talking stuff, and I'm telling Jordan, well, you ain't the youngest no more. He like, yeah, so Kwali like, oh, you the middle kid now.
Oh, they put that on him
already. And then we talking about height. Kwali was talking stuff, and Jordan was like, well, he gonna be taller than you. He ain't gonna be taller than me.
They was throwing shots, huh?
Yeah, they was throwing shots, but it was dope. I can't wait to get them all together. Yeah, and we just kick it. But that's coming soon, and that's the good thing about being at the apartment, having them come over and just kick it and have a way older brothers.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
told
like,
you,
it's
your
gonna be dope.
oldest, like me and my sister, we 17 years apart, and she told me a few weeks ago she need me to be her sister, not her mama. So I'm working on that. So your son gonna end
I
up
like
being
that.
brother
yeah.
slash dad, because it's like there's that year,
Yeah.
that difference
And
in
I
age.
expect that.
Yeah, you gonna see it's gonna blossom.
See, the way I brought my boys up, way I brought my boys up was just always be close and understanding each other and allow each other to grow and have each other back. Because at the
Okay.
end of the day, my legacy is y'all, and
Yeah.
y'all being together and y'all supporting each other. So when I ain't here, I want that bond to keep going. Like, I'm changing all generational curses. So
Yeah, you should. I mean, you got your trio, and I like that whole. You know how you named the trio. I think
Yeah,
that's so.
the
I like
trio.
that. Well, congratulations, my
Yeah,
brother. I
thank
am
you.
happy.
I appreciate the
New
text.
Poppy, Poppy, Daddy, whatever. I don't know what he gonna call you yet, but congratulations,
Yeah.
babies. They just bring a certain innocence
Yes,
and joy. You know,
good energy.
Yes,
Nothing
so,
can, and
congratulations.
nothing can bring me
Yes.
down. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much.
You.
Gonna have this episode up real soon, and get ready for this year
20?
to just go away. So
No,
everybody,
not
go away.
Some of us
But
had some good.
I'm happy for everybody that had a great year.
Yeah.
And all the
I
rest of
like
us who
it.
had it in between. It's okay. We looking
Yeah.
forward. We all want to have a great year next year. We all want to love a little more, be supportive, listen, communicate better, and just do the best we could do. So thank you guys. See you guys next week. And enjoy y'all week. And peace.
Have a good week, guys. Ciao.